You can't because the masks you're wearing are too useful for you. Well, then you learn to make peace with the fear first. But what's the problem with the fear? Isn't that good for protecting yourself? Maybe the fear doesn't need to disappear to be yourself. Maybe you can be yourself and be scared at the same time. Like, why should that be linked? The real issue is not the fear, it's that the fear comes with narratives. And then from that place, maybe you will feel more yourself because you will just get closer to parts of you that are disowned. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not easy, right? But just stay there. Don't escape, stay with the uncomfort. And consciously grasp this. You cannot understand this logically. It has to come from a deeper place of seeing this thing. How to be yourself if you don't know how to be yourself? It's an important question. And I know a lot of you are like this. You're trying to be yourself. You're trying to be authentic, but you can't. You can't because the masks you're wearing are too useful for you. It's not worth it to abandon it. And that's why you can't be yourself. It's because your mind still uses this pretense and this fake persona as a mean of protection. Protection from hurt, protection from danger. Not real hurt, not real danger. Imagined hurt, imagined danger. So that's really important to understand, is that your mind attempt to feel authentic is based on fake conclusions that you can't be yourself because it is dangerous to be yourself. Prove it. This is why questioning your reality is very important with this work, if you want to heal childhood trauma. Because your reality is based on fake assumptions, limiting beliefs, and narratives that are coming from the past, not the present. So they are not true. So if you're struggling to be authentic, know that you're stuck in irrational fear. Now, I know what you're going to say. Yes, I know this consciously. I know that I have irrational fear, but that's not my point. My point is that I just can't be authentic. I don't know how to get past that fear itself. So I know that's the question you're asking yourself, because all of my clients tell me this. So what do you do then? Well, then you learn to make peace with the fear first. Instead of seeing the fear as the problem, like it's an obstacle. Maybe the fear is not the obstacle. Maybe the obstacle is that you don't want the fear to be here. But what's the problem with the fear? Isn't that good for protecting yourself? What's the real obstacle? Is it the fear? Or is it the belief that the fear must be discarded or pushed away or must disappear? Maybe the fear doesn't need to disappear to be yourself. Maybe you can be yourself and be scared at the same time. Why should that be linked? And I'm saying maybe it's okay. Maybe that's the thing that's blocking you, is that maybe it's okay to be yourself and be scared. Maybe it's okay to feel fear in your body. What's the danger of feeling fear? Think into that. That's deep. What's the danger of feeling fear? Just a feeling, just a sensation in the body. And actually, I'm sure for most of you, the real issue is not the fear, is that the fear comes with narratives. That first there is fear, and then there's a story in your mind that I am scared of this person because this could happen. So the problem is not the fear itself, is that you're attaching a story to the emotion. But if you just remain yourself with the emotion without adding this narrative, then what happens? It's just a feeling in your body and it's safe to feel it. So it's more, this work is more about deconstructing this conceptual world in which you're living, not about getting rid of your feelings. Because let's say you get closer to the fear. Let's say you actually listen to the fear instead of trying to move through it or change it. Let's say you just sit and you accept it. Then maybe you will meet a part of you that is there, no? Like an inner child, like a scared inner child. And so what? You're going to push away this inner child? You're going to step through this inner child? Or you're going to embrace it, love it, and care about it and reparent yourself like a strong human? What's the danger about the inner child? He needs you. That's all. If a kid comes to me and is afraid, will I be scared of the kid? No. So what's the point of being scared of the fear? So you can just help this inner child by being conscious of it and by making peace with the fear and knowing that the fear is a felt sensation of the past, and you can just take care of it in the present moment and just get closer to it and breathe with it and know that it's okay to feel this. And then from that place, maybe you will feel more yourself because you will just get closer to parts of you that are disowned. So being yourself is just a matter of remembering stuff about you that you forgot. Like you forgot there was an inner child in you. So when you take care of this inner child, you suddenly grow up and you're more of yourself. You're more whole. You're more full of yourself. So what you're doing is you're doing all these little attempts of being yourself. You're trying to reach that. You're trying to be yourself, but you can't because you self-sabotage, because it's just so uncomfortable to be yourself. Learn to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Learn to be okay with being uncomfortable. Learn to remain equanimous with this uncomfort, That's why practicing meditation is important, because you will learn how to be okay with difficult states of mind. That's the training you're doing with this work. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not easy, right? But just stay there. Don't escape. Stay with the uncomfort. Breathe with it. It's okay. So you learned in your life that you've been conditioned to think that you could not be yourself because maybe you were rejected, you were abused, etc. But this is learned conditioning, and so you have to unlearn what you learned. You have to reprogram your mind. And I know what you're going to say, but how do I do it? You just, you just consciously look at the pattern that prevents you from being yourself. And you get interested into what's the deeper use of this pattern for your mind. What is that useful for? Because maybe it's here to protect you, to avoid some situations. And try to ask yourself questions. What am I trying to avoid with this pattern? What is it useful for? And try to find the answer. And then when you find the answer, question this answer too. And see, is it truly necessary to still do this right now? Do I really need to use this to protect myself right now, or is it safe right now? And consciously grasp this. You cannot understand this logically. It has to come from a deeper place of seeing this thing. And that's why when my clients work with me, I give them meditation often, because when they're ready for it, because at first it's important to just do body practices rather than meditation, I found. But when they're ready for it, then the meditation helps you see clearly this stuff and focus on the issue and really contemplate this problem and question it from all its angles so that you can finally reach a breakthrough and understand, wow, I don't need to do this anymore. And you just drop it away. And then that's how you break free from suffering. Just follow your heart, trust yourself. You got this. It's not that hard. It's just hard to let go because you're attached to this pattern. You think it's useful. It's not necessary at all. So yeah, if you want to do that with me, I can guide you through this deep therapeutic work. You can just send me a text message. The link is in the description. And we can just chat about your situation. And I'm not going to sell you stuff or do marketing. Don't worry. We're just going to have a conversation and see if I can help you or not. Because sometimes I can't help you because we don't resonate with each other. So just come and allow yourself to change your life. And that's all for today. See you next time. Thank you.